From one of the largest developers comes a game where it combines gameplay mechanics of well-renowned titles such as GTA 5 and Assassin's Creed or even Far Cry. Well, don't just take my word for it, it's a great game that takes place in an open-world environment where driving through neighborhoods and performing certain missions is pretty common throughout the entire length of the game, like tailing a hostile vehicle to gather more information about their plot to threaten the lives of many citizens. In Watch Dogs, you play the role of Aiden Pierce, an experienced hacker whose ability is to hack into the CTOS, that is a centralized operating system that controls the electrical grid of Chicago.
I just reach out, pluck it from the sky, and it's mine. It's ours.
Aiden experienced his own personal loss, his niece in a horrifying car accident, and because of the unfortunate event, he vows to bring the perpetrators to justice while protecting both his nephew and his sister.
You are not in danger, because I protect you.
One important piece that Aiden will be in possession is the Profiler. It lets you access security cameras, enabling to command an ally to move from point A to point B. It also lets you gather detailed information on every citizen in Chicago, including the enemies, facts like their net worth, their hobbies, and of course, you can tap into someone's phone conversation for clues that can guide you in your missions.
How are the locks on those doors? Who is this? Why are you calling?
As an added touch to the gameplay experience, you can use your smartphone, or some would say an iPhone clone, complete with apps where you can change your favorite tune, find city hotspots, upgrade your hacking and combat skills, and selecting a vehicle. As you progress, more vehicles will be added to the app.
Ready for you. Hey, how's that for fast?
Aiden can cause a blackout, thus making difficult for enemies to detect your appearance. Combat is pretty straightforward. You have access to different weapons.
You don't have a chance! Shots fired! Shots fired!
And there are certain parts where you have to protect a citizen while killing off the hostiles at the same time. Or chasing down a suspect on a foot chase to bring down a criminal who is causing mischief in the city streets. Or listen into a conversation between a victim and a suspect, and whether or not you have the choice to intervene or something horribly wrong could happen.
Hey! We need to talk.
There is nothing to talk about. We're done. Deal with
You're so
it.
fucking wrong. I'm not done yet.
Get
Gotta stop
away!
me now.
I'll scream!
Or I'll teach you.
And this is a similar, but optional feature like Assassin's Creed and Far Cry, which is going to the CTOS panel and using the camera to install the backdoor. This allows to reveal different areas of the world map, such as side missions, fast travel locations, shops, hotspot locations. In addition to completing your main missions, there are certain side missions you can undertake, such as delivering the recipient in a given amount of time. The overall story presentation is beyond average, but with some little hiccups. Aiden is no ordinary undercover cop.
You expect me to pay? Quit? On his knees. Beg all you want, that doesn't interest me.
As a part of the mission, his responsibilities is to gather information from his peers to make his enemies pay a hefty price.
You always were one for
Watch Dogs is motivated from several known action movies, and the gameplay mechanics are based from other open-world titles like GTA and Saints Row.
the games. Wanted to see if you lost your edge.
Aiden will experience emotional moments, sometimes could be painful. But there will be standout moments. And that's why we give Watch Dogs a 9 out of 10. And now here's a little treat for you before we end our review.